Hello, I'm Dan Olds, and we are covering the ISC 2022 Student Cluster Competition online version. And we're here with Team EAFIT from Colombia. Got to be sure and pronounce it Colombia as opposed to Columbia, like the river. It's Colombia, the country. So how are you all doing today? Everybody happy?
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
Yes.
Now, just to set the stage, you finished all your computational tasks, and the only thing left ahead of you is the dreaded judge's interview, which will take place tomorrow. So you're both relieved and anxious, which is good, So to start things off, let's go ahead and have you just introduce yourselves to the crowd. Let's start with you, Vincent. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, I am 22 years old. I am in my last year of college here in EAFIT. I have competed before in SCCs in ISC 2021, where we achieved the third place. We
Nice.
were along with Manuela and Samuel.
That was a tough competition too.
Oh, yes.
They
Yes,
do not make it easy when it comes to ASC. That was quite an achievement to be third. Good job.
Thanks. We learned a lot. We're very happy with our results. And here we are again in ISC 22.
That is the best result that any team from your school's ever done over the last ever. I mean, your team used to compete in, and I've tracked them all. That was a great result. Good job.
Thank you.
So Samuel, tell us about you. What's your deal?
Well, I'm Samuel. Yes, I'm 20 years old. I'm from Bogota, the capital city of Colombia. I've been working with this team all this time. And I'm pretty excited about this interview and this final phase of the competition. Or about
Good.
me.
Yeah. What are you taking in school? What are you interested in?
I'm very interested in cybersecurity. I'm working right now with that as a DevSecOps engineer.
Nice.
Junior engineer.
Yeah.
But trying to make my path around that and trying my best around that.
Excellent. That's a field that we need a lot of help in. So good job.
Thank you.
So Christian, let's talk to you.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I am 18 years old. I am in my third year of college. I love all this field of computation and of things like that. I am very interested in HPC, of course. I'm learning a lot every day. I am not in the team in general in HPC, but I am learning a lot. We in general are learning, but overall I am learning. Yes.
Good. It takes a while. It's not going to come to you all at once.
Yeah. I love, for example, science, artificial intelligence, and all of these things. I am learning every day about this, and I wanted to improve every day.
Excellent. That's the way. That's the right attitude. I wish I had that attitude myself, but I don't. I just want to get through each day and go watch TV. But good job. Great job.
That's very good.
Manuela, let's hear from you.
Okay, well, is it Manuela or Isabella? Manuela.
No,
yes?
it's you. Yes,
Yeah.
Manuela. I'm sorry. I'm pronouncing it the American way, Manuela, where we pronounce every letter. Manuela.
No problem. Well, my name is Manuela. I'm 20 years old. I've been working with Samuel and Vincent since 2021, and we competed in ASC 2021, 2020, yes, because they mixed both.
Yeah, they did kind of combine 2 years.
Yes. I've been working in HPC for about 3 years, and this is my fourth year of university. I'm studying computer science. I don't really know if someone mentioned that before. Well,
I kind of figured most of you had some sort of computer science-y kind of thing.
But we have mathematical engineers in our team. So they're a little bit like mixed.
Christian, a mathematical engineer. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
I love science for that reason.
There's plenty of math in there. So, Manuela, what do you want to do when you get done with school and everything?
Well, I want to be a DevOps engineer, and I am also interested in software architectures, like clean architectures and building strong systems, mostly. And really, in those fields, or in general, in every field of computer science, I think we need HPC. So it is great because nowadays I am working as a DevOps engineer in a company here in Colombia. And of course, we need HPC, and all the knowledge I took from these competitions, from the studies, have like helped me a lot in this work. So that's
yes, that is very important. So where are we down to? Juan Pablo, tell me about you.
It's Juan, 20 years old, and I'm a fourth-year engineering mathematics student at EAFIT. I am mostly new to participating in competitions of this kind, and yeah, not sure if something in particular.
Okay. Did you learn a lot during this competition?
Yeah, of course.
Did you learn too much during this competition? Enough to scare you off?
Well, maybe not enough to scare me off, but it's a lot. That's true.
So last but not least, Isabella, tell us about you. What's your deal?
Oh, okay. My name is Isabella. I am a 20-year-old computer science student. I'm in my final year at EAFIT. I don't know if you can hear me properly because
I can hear you okay,
but I'll just trust you.
Just keep going. Yeah, I'll fix it in post.
Okay, wonderful. I'm also one of the newer members of the team. I began working in the competition team and in HPC in general this year. So I've learned a lot. I've learned like a lot. You know how when you begin on something, you just have like this very sharp learning rate for a while.
Oh yeah.
I'm still there. I'm still learning a lot every day.
So you all have been doing this competition for about 2 months, right? I think it started in the middle of March. Yeah. And yet you're telling me you still don't feel like you had enough time. Right?
Yeah, that's true.
Somebody said they wish they'd have pulled more overnighters, all-nighters. And I think that was you, Isabella.
No, it was me, I think.
Was it you? Okay. A couple of you said you wished that you'd put even more time in. Was it, what was the hardest part of this competition? Was there anything special that stands out in your mind?
Well, I think one of the things that took our time the most was the researching stuff, because for some tasks, for example, the coding challenge, we couldn't like just start it off because we needed a lot of pre-knowledge of MPI, of how non-blocking communication should be done to be consistent, to have consistent results, correct results. So that is one of the parts that took most of our time.
And that's something that's a little bit different from some of the other competitions, is that ISC always seems to throw in a coding challenge.
and we love it. I think
Oh, I bet
it
you
was
love it.
very exciting.
That's awful. That would kill me. I can't code anything. But you guys did. Did you get a good result on the coding challenge? Do you think?
We think so. Yes, I think we showed that using DPUs you could have a improvement, and using non-blocking communication was, I think, a big deal.
Okay. But was that that was probably the most difficult part then, as the coding challenge?
Yes, I think so. What does it?
Well, I mean, I think
ahead,
there's sort of a specific, like a special thing about this competition, and it's the fact that it's, as you said it yourself, it's 2 months, and beyond that, we had some preparation time before that too. So actually, we've been working on this for a very long time, and it becomes a problem of not just working on the competition, but also sort of organizing your whole life and your whole planning, and how are you going to do your homework for
You
school?
still
But
have
also
homework and school classes.
we also
family
exactly, we
time.
also have some work like jobs and such.
Yep.
So it's a very complicated problem, not just of the competition, but also of organizing
Optimizing your
else.
life.
Scheduling,
Yeah, exactly.
it's hard in
And
most contexts.
You know what that's like? That's what we adults call real life. This is a real life challenge that they've thrown at you. And that's tougher than when you just have to show up somewhere for a week and throw, your lives just into 1 week of concentrated effort, and do some studying beforehand. This is a kind of a tougher kind of competition, I think, because it becomes a part of your life.
Yes,
Yeah, exactly.
it's difficult. For example, I live alone, so I have a lot of things to do in my life.
A lot of
So
chores.
that's hard. Oof.
You
Yeah,
gotta get
this
your-
year I had to live alone this year, so all of these things was difficult.
And how can you keep up on your gaming? That would be hard. Because you look like an online gamer to me, Christian. Are you?
Yes,
You
but
look
no.
like a guy that knows his way around Steam.
I love sports, like soccer.
Okay, I
Like
can see
soccer.
that too. That's a good point. That's good. But all of your interests have had to change because of the big demands of this competition, right?
It's almost like
Yes.
having a part-time job on top of our regular responsibilities.
Yeah, no, I can imagine. I mean, we just had a competition up here that I helped organize, the Winter Classic, and we put them through about 2.5 months of different stuff. So yeah, I fully sympathize. So you got your judges interview tomorrow. Do you feel prepared?
Yes, I
do.
think so.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
Well, like you said, it's like we have finished everything, but it's still we are anxious. But it's more like we have done what we had to do, so now we just have to show it, so it's easier.
Yeah. And make sure that they all know that you participated and that everybody played a role, and you'll be fine. That'll be good. Yeah.
Sure.
Really enjoyed meeting you. Thank you for your time. Good luck tomorrow. And
Thank
we
you.
will talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.